When we look at the stars, we see the past. Some of the stars probably don't even exist anymore. But at first I couldn't see the stars at all. I was born on a cold January night, dark and unbelievably long. Over time, it became clear that I was born blind. I was instinctively checking where the darkness ends. I wanted to touch everything, but even more so, I was looking for something I could hold on to. But the world kept changing and slipping out of my fingers, so I was constantly missing something. When I was 7, the darkness suddenly cracked, and some strange images appeared. They were captivating, but I couldn't make sense out of them. After many tests, doctors found out that my eyes are so dense that the light needs 7 years to travel across them. This means that everything I see happened 7 years earlier. Slowly, I began to understand the meanings of shapes, but the concept of distance was a constant source of confusion. Despite occasional uneasiness, more and more often I tended to find comfort in the past. Because everything used to be better. I even preferred my former self, and we hung out for hours. I only heard those mean voices of my peers jealous of my best friend. With time, I began to doubt myself as well. I was the only one not crying at the funeral. My mother was still alive. I saw her with my own eyes. Only she stopped paying bills, so I had to go to work. From the very beginning, I was dazed by the newly discovered bodies. One of them stood out for me, and I fell in. Even though I was touching her body, I saw my mother all the time. She veiled my whole world. Until the day I accidentally made her stop. I could only collect what was left. Sad pieces diffused like everything in our lives when we can't see with perspective. I began to perpetuate the pieces in clay one by one, hoping to reclaim the past. I wanted to take everything out of the flow of time and keep it forever. Yet it was all meaningless until I was commissioned to create a monument, a statue of a very important man. I didn't care for him, but it was a chance to make my mark on the world. I wanted my sculpture to reach the stars. I thought if it was big enough and put up high, it would touch what I couldn't. The anticipation to see the effect of my work was almost unbearable. But finally, there it was! The only thing in my life I was proud of. Standing there at the central square, I realized one monument cannot redeem all my mistakes. If I could only see her again. I kept coming back to the same places, hoping she is still in one of them. But the only thing I kept seeing was my own monument. It was the past showing me the way, as always.